Hey everyone! So today I'm going to be doing my second wedding makeup tutorial in my series. Sorry I've taken so long to do this, but I've been sick and I've been really busy, but I promise I will be getting it done today. This is the natural glam look, so it's going to be like golds and browns and, you know, natural colors. This is for brides who want a more relaxed, looking like themselves with just a hint of shimmer type of look. Again, wedding makeup is not the time to experiment with new strange things that you've never tried before, like false lashes. You want to look like yourself but slightly enhanced for your wedding because you don't want to be walking down the aisle to your groom or your bride and have them be like, who is this person? I've never met this person. You just want to look like yourself with a little more sparkle and a little more, like, lip color or something. It's definitely just a time for, like, enhancement, not change. So, I hope you guys enjoy this. So, I'm going to start by using my LA Colors Auto Eyeliner to line the lower waterline of both of my eyes. So, I use black eyeliner because I have darker natural eyelashes, so for my natural look it's okay for me to use black eyeliner. If you have really, really light eyelashes and eyebrows, I would suggest that you use a dark brown or even a light brown, depending on the exact color, just for a more natural look. And if you want your eyes to look wider, you can use white eyeliner on the inner corners of your eye, because that will round them out a bit. So, after eyeliner, I'm going to apply the eyeshadow. I've just been attacked by powder. Okay. So I'm going to be using my flat brush to apply a medium-ish brown. This one right here to my eyelid up to the crease. So now that I've applied the lighter brown to my eyelids, I'm going to be using this like shimmery wheat brown color in order to highlight my crease. In case you couldn't see what color it was, it's this one. It doesn't matter if it's a little bit messy because you'll be blending it all together. So it's okay if you have like an uneven line, you don't need it to be perfect. So like I said, you'll be blending it all together. So now take your fluffy brush and just blend up towards your brow bone and then down at an angle in towards your other color, and then go on to the darker color and blend upwards. So now that you've blended those two colors together, you're going to take a sort of like shimmery gold color to apply just in the corner right here. So the shimmery gold color that I'm going to be using is this one. It's darker than the other colors, but that's why it's only being applied to the corner. The shimmery gold is to act as a type of highlight for your eyes. Now take your fluffy brush again and blend. And then again with your flat brush, you're going to take one of the very, very light peachy colors on the palette and just apply that to your brow bone. if you don't have a peachy color or you have really fair skin, you can use like cream or white. So take your peachy color and, like I said, apply it to your brow bone. This color is acting as the highlight to draw a little bit more attention to your eyes, but it also acts as a good way to conceal any like stray eyebrow hairs you may have missed when plucking or waxing, and it just kind of all makes everything come together nicely. Again, take your blending brush and just blend it. So, to give you a closer look, that's what the final eyeshadow is going to come out like. Don't worry if you don't think this isn't dramatic enough for you. I'm going to do a more dramatic gold tone look in the future that's sort of like Great Gatsby style, so if that's what you want, wait for that tutorial. Like I said, this one's supposed to be really subtle and natural, so this is sort of for like someone who maybe wants to have a country wedding and be one with nature, and it's not really going to be everyone's look, and I understand that, so that's why I'm doing a whole series of different looks. So now that I've done that, I'm going to move on to my liquid eyeliner. For liquid eyeliner, I have the LA Colors Graphics eyeliner. I used it in my last makeup tutorial. It's actually a new eyeliner for me because I've only used it twice. But I really like the felt tip that it has because it makes it really smooth for application, and it's a little bit smoother than this type of liquid eyeliner, but I also like this one. I just ran out of it. So what you're going to do with the liquid eyeliner is you're going to apply it to your upper lash line. And so I'm doing a slightly thicker line as it goes out, just to like make my eyes a little bit more symmetrical, because one of them is wider than the other, so I just want to make sure that they both look even when I finish. Obviously they don't right now because I haven't done this one yet. So now I'm going to do my mascara. So now I've used my mascara on just my upper lashes on both sides. You can do your lower lashes if you want to, but for this look I'm just doing my upper lashes because it looks more natural than having like accidentally spidery lower lashes, because that tends to happen sometimes when you do your lower lashes if you're not careful. So next I'm going to be applying my foundation. Again, I'm using a combination of two different kinds of BB cream, one for acne treatment and one for regular, because my skin's really dry right now. So I only want to use the acne treatment kind on my spots because I don't want all of my skin to dry out too much. So now that I've covered just like my problem spots, I'm switching to my other BB cream for my drier areas because this one has moisturizer. So now I've done some very basic foundation application. I'm going to be applying my foundation of the powder variety because BB cream is really good for covering, but I like to use this powder as like a finishing powder. Powder foundation is really good because it helps to like keep your skin matte so it doesn't get all shiny and oily looking, and it's also really good as like a finishing powder just to like keep everything in place. Because chances are for your wedding you're going to be dancing and having a really good time for a pretty long time, and you want it to stay for a while. You don't want your face melting and have like your pictures from your reception looking with like you're like melting with all of your eyeliner running down and your foundation flaking off. So finishing powder is really good to prevent that. Again, because this is a natural look, when I use my blush, which is the Maybelline Fit Me, in light rose, I'm just going to lightly tap it onto my cheeks and then just blend it out. I'm not going to like attack my face. So a light blush works to just add a little bit of color back into your face after you put on your foundation, because foundation tends to sometimes like cover up your face's natural color when you start to blush. So you don't want to look like you have no color to your face whatsoever, because skin does naturally have tones, which is why contouring is something a lot of people do. Again, I don't contour. If you like to contour, feel free to do that for this look. I just don't do it because I don't see the point in making all of that effort, because it's not my style. If that's your style, go right ahead and do that, and just add that in when you're doing your foundation. My final step is to use this lovely e.l.f. lipstick in the color Seductive. It's kind of a mauve color, and it almost is the exact color of my lips. It just adds a little bit. Okay, so now I have my lipstick, and the look is finished, so. That is the finished natural glam wedding makeup look. It just enhances your natural features, and it's just a very, like, subtle but glittery look for when you're walking down the aisle to that special someone. So I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and if you have any ideas for future wedding looks that you want me to try, leave them in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe.